Welcome back. Nigeria's maritime industry is believed to have experienced transformation and growth to be a toast not just for Nigeria, but Africa. The growth, according to stakeholders in the maritime industry, is attributed to the inspiring leadership and political will provided by the former Minister of Transportation, Mr. Chibuike Amechi. These were the thoughts of guests during a reception in honor of the former minister.
For the first time ever, an outgoing minister is celebrated by his own. Apart from players in maritime transportation, politicians, including governors, as well as captains of industry, are here to felicitate with former Minister of Transportation, Mr. Chibuike Amechi. Mr. Amechi is believed to have reformed the maritime sector during his tenure.
He engaged the private sector. He brought us together and we worked together for a brilliant result.
His leadership style is seen from different perspectives: a father, a mentor, and a boss.
He's a statesman. He believes in the Nigerian nation. He believes in the unification of the country. He does not recognize religion, tribe as a barrier. He believes that we are all one people as Nigerians.
He is result-oriented. At the same time, he has a heart for the people. It is to his credit that today, as the Abuja MOU testified, Nigeria is rated #1 in port and flag state control.
The Vice President's goodwill message is delivered by the Deputy Chief of Staff at the Presidency.
Nigeria, through the Shippers Council, has established a standard operating procedure which has streamlined port processes and helped shorten cargo dwell time. All inherited regime of about 16 local charges in our ports has been streamlined to just 6, with the removal of a number of arbitrary and unilateral charges.
In a separate interview, the former minister responds to the tributes.
If I'm not there, I'm not surprised. I'll be shocked. I'll be lying because very few persons recognize your contribution to development. Very few.
Mr. Chibuike Amechi has been in active politics since the return of democracy in 1999. The former Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, former Governor of the same state, and the Minister of Transportation. He was also the Director General of President Muhammadu Buhari's re-election campaign.
Olukotun community in Olukotun local government area of Kwara State lacks basic amenities like potable water, good roads, a clinic and electricity. In our community report tonight, we take a look at how they are coping and the plans of the state government to ameliorate their suffering.
Every morning, these men rise to the chirping of chickens and set out to perform what has become a necessary ritual. They are responsible for ensuring that the access road into the community is motorable. If anything happens to this bridge, then they are trapped. The experience of motorists plying this route has discouraged many, which has hampered economic progress here.
Those transport that they used to come here, they used to complain about the road, that they won't fit come here just because of the road.
But the problems of the residents of Olukotun community in Olukotun local government area of Kwara State goes beyond broken bridges. There's a lack of basic amenities that should make life a lot more bearable. Access to water is another issue bothering the people here. Due to the breakdown of the water system, everyone is mandated to fetch water from the nearby stream. And if that dries up, it means a long and uncomfortable trek to the next.
For dry season, the place where we get fresh water is far. All our neck will pay us. Some people will carry picking go. Their picking just cry.
The community is no stranger to long walks. These children make a 2-hour journey to school every day. This man shares a testimony of transporting his wife who was in labor.
I no get a maternity. I go adoption or offer. The time I go offer or adoption, the woman is born inside the motor.
Other issues include lack of power and public toilets. To put it mildly, the people here live in abject poverty. Their case has been taken to the state government. Its response to Channels Television through the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Water Resources is for the people to be patient. But if patience is anything like this elderly man who has spent his entire life in this community, then there is the chance that someday the government intervention promised may be fulfilled.
Greenville LNG, a pioneer liquefied natural gas production and distribution company, they have inaugurated one of its LNG customer locations at Deerfield Premier Foods PLC in Port Harcourt, River State. Greenville says it has brought the first LNG fuel trucks into Nigeria to distribute LNG to their customers in all parts of the country.
After 4 years of construction, the Greenville liquefied natural gas customer location in Port Harcourt has finally been completed and is ready for use.
And the ministry is happy.
These guests are gathered here to witness the formal inauguration of the plant that will provide clean and affordable energy to Nigerians.
On the infrastructure of the road,
they listen with rapt attention as staff of Greenville and their regulators speak on the benefits of the project.
from now till the time Nigeria will have more pipelines, will have more stable power plants, this project comes very handy in terms of the new industries, development of the industries.
This is the green energy, and the carbon emission will be very less, and same time it is cost effective, and it is easy to store, easy to transport, and it is the cost effective solution for fuel.
In the area of transportation of the products to customers, Greenville says it has an initial fleet of 300 LNG-fueled trucks, each equipped with 23-ton cryogenic tanks.
Your generator that is using diesel, by the time you introduce LNG, it's going to reduce your cost of running, that is, the maintenance, and at the same time, your overhead cost.
The host community expresses their gratitude while calling on other companies to come and invest in the Niger Delta region.
Partnering with companies to come and develop our people, that is what we are all looking forward to. Irrespective of the security situation, security can be handled. They are our people, they are our children and our brothers and sisters. We can talk to them, they will understand.
And then comes the inauguration of the project by the representative of the Permanent Secretary of the River State Ministry of Energy.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Greenville LNG was established in 2015 by private investors with the aim of expanding the natural gas infrastructure using an innovative virtual pipeline system to deliver gas to locations not served or underserved by the existing gas pipeline network in Nigeria. And the company says it's excited to be achieving its mandate.
It is time to tell the African story. An EJ Arts Movement, a visual arts body formed by a group of 5 young, talented, hardworking and budding artists in Anambra State, strive to make their voices heard through visual expression. In the art exhibition held in Awka, the state capital, the young artists threw about 6 forms of art through participants and at the same time marked their progressive development in arts and culture.
Activities are in top gear at the Lament Studios, where the 2019 EJ Arts Movement exhibition is taking place. Visual art, dance, theatre, music are all part of the lineup. Some of the artists use their medium to comment on social development, while others express life experiences. Ugochukwu Dike looks at the evolution of dance, capturing dance moves from the Makossa era to the contemporary Zanku style that is currently making waves.
I see art as an agency of social commentary. I see art as, a medium to communicate, just like the press does too. We communicate things around our environment. So what I do as an artist is to use my skill with mediums which I'm comfortable with, as I'm most comfortable with textile, to tell stories around me. And that's, to me, that's what art is really all about: communicating and capturing events and things happening around you.
His colleague, Don Esiagu, tilts his work of art to the contemporary social and political challenges in the country.
This piece talks about the state of the country at the moment. It's like the people, if you look very closely now, they are in kind of a state of pain. They're in pain because the government have used their taxes as their offering. These people here now, they're trying to remove the blindfolds that the government has placed on them, therefore hindering them from seeing what is really actually going on in the country. What you can see here now, this man has white beard. It signifies that the country is old enough to make their decision, but the government has taken the decision upon themselves, and by making decision all by themselves, not giving the people the chance to make their decision.
Even iconic figures are fused into the artistic thought process to tell the African story.
The first part of this work is actually showing a lady looking into the mirror, but what she's seeing in the mirror is actually that glory of old age. She and her child and grandchild. Then this second part now is now showing another reality that is not so common. Because you see here an icon, a female achiever too, that is an independent woman. But not every girl, I believe, from one encounter with them, can touch into that idea that is possible. So my doing this work was actually also trying to say that it is possible because she is possible.
The variety offered here is a thrilling experience for art lovers.
As soon as I entered, I felt so different. This place was amazing. I couldn't believe that these young men and lady could come out with such a wonderful creation.
This third edition has seen artists making statements that truly creativity is inborn and the practitioners are ready to make distinct marks in this profession.